Texas Go Radio Show. I'm your host, Matorius. This is part 13 of the 1775 live stream where Owen Benjamin is just being entirely disrespectful to everyone, really.
It's over. It's like truthers meets normies. Like, this stream actually is, like, because it's upbeat. It's rooted in reality. I'm an active member of my community.
He's talking about his own stream being upbeat and rooted in reality. Couldn't be further from the truth.
Family. I've had, I'm like a stable masculine guy. I'm not like one of these little gremlins hiding away in their little Tompkins hiding away in their truther caves. So I think that this is a good place for people that are like, they know about certain events, they question the system, they know there's fluoride in the water, but like, we also are not trying to like fetishize a collapse. We're not scared. What if most normies are ex-truthers?
It's a terrible place for anybody. It's an unhealthy environment filled with abuse by the cult leader, Owen Benjamin.
It's so funny, guys. Someone brought that up. I think that's my brother. Because my brother has normie tendencies, and I think it's because he knows better. I think my brother, like, I shouldn't even talk about him without asking him. I don't like to bring family members into the stream without either, like, my dad, who's just I had to do that because of my mom. My mom likes it. So I'll just leave it. It's a compliment, though, to my brother. He'd probably get a kick out of it. But just, like, I think he went down the rabbit hole so early that he's like, fuck all this. I'm not having a Facebook account. And I think that he's just, it's almost like my old bit that I'm a 360-degree Mason. I just went back to where I started. Now this community is one of the most amazing things ever. It's almost indescribable. Onward to Bertara. Thanks, Mopod. No, I'm not down on our community at all. I'm down on the despair truther shit. And I've been hammering them for a while. Like, remember I wanted This Is an Uprising, or gay guy from Boston. What was that guy's name? Bitchy from Boston. Remember all that? I've been hammering fear porn guys forever. It's not new for me to hammer fear porn guys. But even some of the ones that made it through the cracks, I'm starting to be like, dude, you're just like a useless sack of shit. So base that you're a normie? Dude, totally. Like, you're so fucking base that you're just enjoying what's her name? I can see her in my head. It's a little late for me. I'm sorry. This is a call for an uprising. This is a call for a dumpster pumping. Yeah, and I've never been that guy. So it's like people used to try and pigeonhole me as like a fear guy, and I never. Oh, Taylor's. How did you know Bear for All Seasons? Well, you were on the same algorithm as me. You're such a truther that you just go and enjoy a Taylor Swift concert. I can't believe you fucking nailed that. Wow. That's exactly who I was thinking of. And I didn't even give one hint. How did you do that? I just thought of the most normie thing I could possibly think of, which was Taylor Swift. That's hilarious. Well done. I swear to God, I was trying to think of Taylor Swift. That we're such truthers that we just enjoy Taylor Swift. The vibe of the Bears at the Fest was calm and energized. Yeah, I'm not criticizing what we're making. I'm just saying, like, I'm just starting to get even more not into. Nah, Taylor Swift is too normie for me. Fencing Bear, I'm joking. Jesus Christ. All right, check this out. This is pretty cool. But anyway, what I was going to say is, the earth takes shape like clay under a seal. Job 38:14. Just that line alone means you never have to apologize for being a flat earther. All right? If you say you're a Christian or a Jew, it's like, and if somebody says you're mentally ill for being a flat earther, like that line, someone could say it's a metaphor. Yes, the metaphor is that. You can't have a ball take shape under a seal. Like, that is the exact shape of what flat earthers claim. Okay, Red Bar is a Swiftie. He went full circle. Yeah. I feel like Red Bar's really unhealthy. Does anyone else worry about Red Bar? Doesn't he look like the type of guy that just fucking always got one foot in the grave? What's the seal? No, that's the description of the earth is the earth takes shape like clay under a seal, which is flat with a ring.
Okay, so I remember whenever, this is a little late, but I was debating whether or not to talk about this. I remember whenever him and his brother used to actually do bits together. That, like the whole detective thing or something. And then whenever I started looking into him again, a few months ago, I realized that his brother's nowhere to be seen anywhere around Owen. So even his personal relationships have been strained by his vulgar existence.
It's a circle. All right. So I'm not saying what the earth is. Believe whatever you want, and I'm not going to be hostile about it. But it's not fair to say a Christian is crazy because they believe their Bible. It just isn't. All right. Red Bar looks like he lands the plane with a fifth every night. Red Bar's funny. I'm not taking that away from him, but man, I want to like help him. I want a white knight for Red Bar. I look at Red Bar like how gammas look at women. Like I'm like, oh my god, if I was your.
I look at Red Bar the way gammas look at women.
Friend, I would show you so much. I'd change his diet. I'd fucking get him looking at the world in an optimistic way. Okay. Kyneton, super chats, please. Red Bar's a gamma. It's his whole thing. Just talking shit. Yeah, but he owns it so much that he might be the most well put together gamma in human history. But he might be an omega. Gammas want to be the king. Red Bar, I think he wants to die. I could show you the world like Nigs and music and Jew jokes. Red Bar's funny when he isn't aghast at non-PC shit. I think he's just, I don't know. He's a Jew too. Like he's a rich Jew. Red Bar has that spirit where it's probably best not to engage. Yeah. Well, I can because I don't care. But for like most people, you're totally right. But for me, I could hang out with a fucking rabid coyote and I don't care. It's like people are like, oh, don't even talk to that guy. Don't even engage. I'm like, why? What are they gonna do? Rant about me for a year? Do a 5-hour fucking video? I don't give a shit. You know, I already trigger everybody. What do I care? I got some good silver today. Thank you, everybody. Dear Bart King, they call me.
The fact that people are still sending him silver is mind-blowing. There's so much evidence of his grift and how everything is just set up for his own benefit and people will get the leftovers or pretty much whatever they make him do is my opinion of it. That's the only reason why there's anything on Ursa Rio. The fact that nobody that I know of has ever camped there is still a thing. The 27-hour away land thing in Missouri from him, I think probably, besides him finding an opportunity to make more money, was done by some of the bears that actually did pay a lot of money that's forcing him to actually follow through with at least something.
Claude Bear, I'm writing to thank you for the awesome festival. I've included some silver with images of wagon burners or alternatively image of Vox's people on them. Thank you for that. I was the retard in shorts who shook your hand when you walked off stage. You made me laugh again when I walked back to my tent. You were enthusiastically telling someone that you think you explain niggers well. I'm literally laughing out loud 10 days after writing this. I'm a 27-year, I'm literally incapable of remembering how old I am. God help me. Old plumber from Champaign County, Illinois. If you need plumbing done in Missouri, I will happily do it for free. I'm looking for a girlfriend, but I have retained my omega tendency. That's such a funny story.
I will work for free for you, dear cult leader. After paying you money, that's just crazy, man. There are so many other better things to do with your money. Like invest in yourself and your family. I get having expendable income and not really matter what you do with that money. But encouraging this vulgar, depraved, predatorial, dangerous cult leader it's just harmful. You're participating in evil.
I think I explained niggers well. I was so excited. Like, I'm just so enthusiastic. But I've retained my omega tendencies that I had when I was younger when it comes to talking to girls. Oh, we'll help you. We'll help you. As Vox likes to say, I need to learn to fail faster and get over myself and attempt to speak to them more. I came across you shortly before you interviewed Vox Day. I liked you and the streams and the few I had watched prior to the interview, and I was certain you were a good, honorable man after you and Vox hit it off. To end this off, there's more I'd like to say, but I just want to thank you for all you do. I'm an annual unauthorized.tv sub, and I donated $800 to the campground in Missouri. Thank you very much. God bless you, King. Ave Bertaria. Ave Bart King.
God bless you, King. He says gammas want to be king. And whenever he describes gammas, he is clearly describing himself. It's just crazy that people not only participate, but encourage this delusional behavior by him.
Sincerely, they call me Lee Ordle. Thank you, brother. That's a great story. I love those stories. Yeah, if anybody wants to send stories about what you experienced at the festival, I love that shit. Big Bear, explainer of niggers. Thank you, Louisiana Black Bear. Louisiana Black Bear, don't you think I totally understand? Oh, by the way, Louisiana Black Bear, this is based on you. Black man explains to his dad that he doesn't fit in with the other black men. We made a couple other ones. Anarcho-capitalist promotes disbanding the government by not respecting boundaries and getting really upset by requests to leave or obey rules. This one's so true. Cultivating an audience now seen as cult-like behavior by people trying to cultivate an audience. I was listening to streams last week at work, and a few things came to me what you were talking about. The first thought I had that might be interesting to look at was whether or not insurance companies cover damage done to homes, property by meteors, and how much money they've had to pay out in damages over the past 30 years or so. Wouldn't this be a good way to prove meteors are bullshit, as described? That is genius. Kyneton, give me my super chats. Do insurance companies cover meteors? How much has insurance paid out on meteors? Is a meteor hitting your house covered by insurance? Yeah, they're tricky. It's covered by homeowners insurance, falling objects. I want to know if anybody's in the insurance business, how much money has been paid out by insurance in the history of insurance by meteors? I bet zero. Happy New Year, Toronto Drew Bear. Happy Rosh Hashanah. Nova Tova. All right. Owen receives his tip from Rockfin. Thank you, Coruscant Bear. Not trying to be mean, but in ways, the squirtest episode was one of the best yet. How's that mean? Seeing the gamma go off like that was quite a thing. We've all been through that with a gamma. It was cathartic. I agree. I got 5 from a pledge from Odyssey. Thank you. Rockfin. Be-minded, mind control. There have to be a reason, so don't fall to be hacked. I see my feet, and it halves to 12 toes. But I find only 10. Funny. That was very trippy and surreal. Chinook Bear. A few weeks back, I thought of your brother and hadn't mentioned him in a while. A few streams back, you did and said he's doing well. I wish him and all your family the best. Rest in peace, Grandpa Jack. I'm grateful for all you do. Thank you, Chinook Bear. He's doing great. Yogi Bear. Hey, Big Bear. A topic I hope you all cover more is parenting advice. Hearing from your experience on your successes and failures in raising the kids. As a single child to a single mom, I lack that skill set and always enjoy hearing your input. Happy Jewish New Year to you and all the bears. Yogi Bear. You as well. Yeah, I'll do that more. It's a good idea. My first super chat, I'm editing the special as I listen. Hilarious stuff all around. Thanks for the Saturday stream. From Film Grain Studios, editing the special. Dude, I cannot wait. Who here in the chat's going to buy the special when it's first out? Because we're going to do a pre-sale for a while if you want to see it early, and then it's going to be an unauthorized. Who's going to buy the special? Let us know. Because we're all excited to make a living. All right. Secondly, we were talking about wanting to have a dress code type thing for the festival. Damn straight. Nice. Here. Nice. I definitely will. I'll buy it. Yes. Nice. Okay. Film Grain will actually make...
That was very reminiscent of the original Bear Taria scam whenever... He's like, who's going to donate the $400? Just put in bear emojis. And he's... yeah. I mean...
Money. Good. Film Grain has to buy his refried beans because he's a Mexican. All high-class golf country clubs have dress codes, and they're almost all exclusively upper class and white. Yes. One of the best way to be prejudiced, to get away with segregation, dress codes. That's it. And don't allow felons. It's really simple, because then when you get a black, they're the type you like. That's really all it is. So dress code, which just means, no shirt off. I don't know. We'll figure out a dress code. And also, no felons. We're not going to do, we're not dressing to the nines, Simone Poppy. No, we're not fucking gay. We're just going to have certain things that will be banned. No jorts. It's just encouraged to dress. Yeah, we're not dressing to the nines. Yeah, no jorts. Jorts will be banned. You can wear t-shirts.
Just imagine the difference it would have made if Jim Bob would have chose something else to wear that day. What would he have to say? I'm glad that he wore those jean shorts. That's a fixture in the bear cult. That shows you the power and authority Jim Bob had over, and still has over, Owen.
Not to wear a collar. It's just don't be a fucking asshole, Thirdly, the Webster's Dictionary defines sodomy as one anal or oral copulation with another person, especially with a member of the same sex. Copulation with an animal. So by the definition, fucking a woman in the mouth is the same as fucking an animal, and therefore very disgusting and extremely gay. You hear that, Teddy Bear? No, I know that. I've known that for a long time. That oral is sodomy. So enjoy yourself, Teddy Bear. I want you.
That's the slippery slope that he preaches. Trying to say one thing is just like another thing. That way, if you do that one thing, you don't have a problem doing the other thing. He does that with CP. He's like, well, if you watch a little bit of anything other kind of porn, well, that's the same thing as CP. But no, it's not. Just like what he said is, no, that's not how that works. That's how you rationalize and normalize vile, disgusting behavior. Now, I'm not saying watching regular porn is a good thing. Everyone knows that it's not. But it's definitely not the same thing as watching CP. And having any kind of relations with the opposite sex is not the same thing as bestiality. That is insane.
I currently live in northern Indiana and have been land shopping for the last year or so. Land here is crazy expensive, and I've been looking at other states for a while now. I have it narrowed down to Maine, Arkansas, and Missouri, with Maine being my top choice. But I wanted to know what you thought. I love Maine too. Missouri has a lot of great guys in it, especially where we have the festival. Negatives to Missouri, positives to Missouri. Let me just go through the list. Positives to Missouri and Arkansas: long growing season, great soil, hardworking people, cheap land, not a lot of urban problems, no urban sprawl, tons of deer, all kinds of animals, centrally located. All right, negatives: ticks, poisonous snakes, tornadoes. That's about it, in my opinion. Maine, the whitest state in the country. I consider that a plus. Great, relatively inexpensive land. Not as cheap as Missouri, but it's great. But hard winters, if you're okay with that. You're from Indiana, but Maine has hard-ass winters. But the winters keep out the ticks, keep out the poisonous snakes, keep out poisonous spiders. Because having to do tick checks a lot is a thing. Haven't gotten one tick on me since being here. That's because you're drunk all the time, Jacobat. They don't like to smell like booze. Ticks suck, literally. Yeah, I don't like ticks. Guinea hen flock will take ticks. You need a LGD out there. I got pups to get rid of. Yeah, guinea hens are the move. Actually, New Hampshire's the whitest state, 98%. Oh, looks like Bulrush Bear is the smartest boy in the class. Thank you, Bulrush Bear. Maine has a lot of gays in the South. Don't encourage him. No ticks in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I love North Idaho because the lack of bugs. I really don't. I'm not a huge fan of bugs. Hard winters, but I don't care about winters. I'm cool with winters. Missouri, it's easier to homestead. There's more fresh water. Unbelievably easy water. Like, your wells are so easy in Missouri. It's like everywhere's water. Yeah, centrally located. Everything's drivable from Missouri. Like, you won't have a 40-hour drive anywhere in the country from Missouri. Chiggers are literally gingers. I don't care about chiggers. I don't like ticks. California has a lot of good spots, surprisingly. Winters build character. Yeah, you have one thing with water outside here in Florida, and it's like you have a neon light for mosquitoes. Yeah, but you guys don't have ticks, though. There's something about ticks that I find shocking. Like, they really do remind me of grabblers. Okay. It seems to me with the land prices, Maine would be an excellent...
This is unbelievably boring. I apologize. This is the Texas Go Radio Show, and I'm your host, Pretorius. As always, till next time.